Did you know your dog could be your secret weapon against a dangerous disease? I'm talking about valley fever, a sneaky illness that's spreading faster than most people realize. And here's the wild part. Our furry friends might spot it before we even know it's around. Valley fever, or coccidioidomycosis, is a disease you catch by breathing in spores from a fungus that hangs out in dry soil. Think the deserts of the western U.S., Arizona, California, maybe even Texas. Whenever the dirt gets disturbed, say by wind or construction, these spores go airborne. If you or your dog breathe them in, you could get sick. Now, in people, valley fever can feel like a bad flu. Fatigue, cough, fever, chest pain, muscle aches. Usually it's mild, but for some, especially those with weaker immune systems, it can get scary. In rare cases, it spreads beyond the lung, to the skin, bones, joints, even the brain. Here's where dogs come in. They're not just our best friends. They're also nature's little detectives. Dogs love to dig and sniff around, often with their noses right in the dirt where those spores lurk. That makes them more likely to get exposed before we do. Scientists at UC Davis just published a study tracking thousands of dog blood tests. Turns out, dogs are getting valley fever in places people never expected, even outside the usual hot zones. What does this mean for us? Well, if a cluster of local dogs starts coughing or limping, common signs of valley fever in pets, it's a loud and clear signal. The fungus is there, whether the doctors know it or not. In fact, this canine data is so reliable, researchers call dogs sentinels for human infection. Spotting sick dogs can help warn us about new outbreaks before people get seriously ill. Why is this happening now? Climate change might be making things worse. Heavy rains followed by dry spells create the perfect storm for fungal growth, and then the dust sends those spores flying. So, what can you do? First, know the signs. If your dog suddenly starts coughing, limping, or acting off, talk to your vet. Try to keep them away from dusty fields or construction sites, especially if you live in an area where valley fever is a known risk. Early diagnosis and treatment, usually with antifungal meds, can make a huge difference for both your pet and yourself. At the end of the day, dogs aren't just companions, they're early warning systems. By paying attention to their health, you're also protecting your family. So give your pup a scratch behind the ears, and maybe a little extra credit for keeping an eye out for danger, even when you can't see it. Stay safe out there and keep looking out for each other.